What's a crack? Big Scott here. Or as many as will see, the LUFC Santa here with your All Leeds TV live watch along. Now, obviously, the match doesn't kick off for 15 minutes. So we've got a bit of time to chew the fat and have a wee look at the lineup. I can see in the comments already, people getting involved. Love that. Absolutely love that. So please do let me know your thoughts and things in the comments. Heads up straight away. If you're going to come into the comments and just insult me or anything, bog off. We're all here to watch Leeds. We're all Leeds. And so, yeah, that's just, I'm getting that out of the way now. Good evening, Alison and Marty. Hope you're well. Christopher Roberts up front. Bit worried. I'm a bit worried too with that there, to be honest. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Cloud Drizzle, you're right. Fasten those seatbelts tonight. Newcastle, yes, if you haven't seen, I haven't seen the score, so someone let me know in the comments. Newcastle are down to 10 men, and it's only about 15 minutes in. So let me know what's going on there. Just the usual, everyone hoping for 3 points tonight. And of course we are. This is one of the teams that they're down and around us. I think they're at the same level as us. This is a team we should and can take 3 points away from, especially at home. We need to win tonight because it's at home and where we are in the league. Now let's talk about this lineup. Meslier, obviously in nets. That is incorrect. I have just looked at that banner and that has not been updated. 2 seconds. Why did I not see that? But someone should have pointed that out to me by now. So Dallas is at right back. Llorente, Cooper, Strike at left back. Which I think a few months ago or a few weeks ago you'd have went, what? Why is Strike at left back? Now we know. Phillips is back to where, well, it looks like he's back to where he really should be playing. Let's hope it works out. Forshaw starting again, thank God. Click starting, no idea why. Harrison dropped to the bench. You've got Rafinha and you've got James and then Roberts up front. Gives us a bench of, if I remember right, because obviously I thought I had this saved. Your bench is, of course, Rodrigo, Klaassen, Cresswell, Gelhardt, Harrison, Jenkins. Who was the other one? I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, Rodrigo, Harrison, Cresswell, Jenkins. What an absolute mess to the start. There's my car crash. Someone else, let me know in the comments. Who's that other sub? There's your car crash. Get those seatbelts on. I don't know about Harrison starting, or not Harrison, Roberts starting. You know, obviously we've all mixed feelings on it. But when you look at who's there, you know, really up there playing is either Rodrigo, Roberts, or Joffe. For me, it should be Joffe starting. But I would rather see Rodrigo or Joffe come off the bench than Roberts. So, you know, even for me, I'd have been starting Joffe and bringing Rodrigo on, or vice versa. Hopefully, Roberts does something. I really want Roberts to put me in my place, and a lot of us, I want him to do well. We all want him to do well. That's the truth. But when he came on against Brighton, so I think this is maybe where it came from. He's earned a start there, in my opinion. Because when he did come on, he looked like scoring twice, and that's more than a lot of them done that entire game. Now I'm currently trying to get the match here. It's on at Amazon, isn't it? So I'm just waiting for it to come up here, and I'm currently sitting on an ad. So if anyone's on the same sort of thing as myself, please do let me know where you're watching it from. Right. Before we get down to the nitty-gritty as well, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Click like on that as well. When you click like, it starts trending, and then more people see it, and then they come and listen to me talk absolute utter tripe. Good evening, Bremner's Ghost. Looking forward to a rowdy one, aren't we, tonight? Will be good. All Leeds TV crew are actually down at the game. So if any of you are just watching this, waiting for the match to start or whatever, tell them all, Santa's not happy with them because I'm left behind here. Sure, it's all good. It's all good. And there's my wee elf sitting here watching as well. That's Billy. So yes, yeah, I like what Paul Homeboy's saying there. For the first time, Roberts deserves a start, and that's the way it should be. Yeah, he deserved to start after the performance he put in. You gotta say he looked good, and that's what we want to see. I want to see effort. Pals have got some massive threats. And I know everyone talks about Zaha and stuff. Do you know who I'm most afraid of tonight? It's two players in particular. Odsonne Edouard and Conor Gallagher, and both of them are starting. As is Zaha. That is three massive challenges that we need to take into account and really push the bar out tonight. What do you think? Who are you most worried about? Let me know. Let me know in the comments, and we'll see what you're all saying. Albie Morris, how's it going, mucker? What's a crack? Must admit, Roberts looked lively against Brighton. Just hope it carries over tonight. I agree, he did. Let's see. I like the lineup, and we've got a good impact bench again from Paul Homby. And it is true, the bench looks strong tonight, and it's not often that we've been able to say that, is it? The bench looks strong. Right. Just for the record, I don't have the Rona. In case any of you are saying there, why you're not wearing a mask. Now, do you know what I'm not going to ignore, shall we, from these comments as well? Because everyone is entitled to their opinion on this. And this is something that even within All Leeds TV, we debate about this, and I've got mixed feelings on it. In regards to Bielsa, people saying he's lost the plot, and others saying he needs to go. What are your feelings on it? Let's just get behind the team, no matter what. Just get behind them tonight. Welcome to Man United fans that have decided to jump in here, living rent-free in your head. You! Thanks for joining anyway. It's good crack. Good to have you along. Prepare to see me cheer like an absolute buffoon when we score, and prepare to see the meltdown if we get beat. So, yeah, it'll be a good crack no matter what. Leeds fans, don't be putting predictions in that we're going to get beat. But fair play to you. Like our shows, everyone's entitled to an opinion. Tyler's looking focused and up for it. I love this. Lewis Taylor music. What's a crack? All from Leeds, aren't we? Apart from the scummers that have decided to come in. So mustn't have anything else to do. Fair play to you. Thanks for joining me. The more you come in, the more you are watching me. So I'm not going to tell you to bug off. Unless you start being a tool. Then I'll tell you to bug off. In fact, even more so, I'll just put you on the naughty list. How about that there? LAFC Santa says, anyone coming in chatting absolute muck, you're on the naughty list. There we go. Right. About 5 minutes to kick off. Let me see those score predictions. Michael Pallet, what's a crack, mate? Very nervous for him. If you haven't checked Michael's channel out as well and you're a fan of Football Manager, head over, give him a wee subscribe, and check out some of his videos. It's good stuff. Good stuff, indeed. Sounding like your man, Jeff, off thing. He's leaving. Well, there's our job opening going there. Sure there is. Right. Let me see them score predictions coming in. Nicholas Griffin, 3-1. Leeds. Yes, I love it. I've actually seen a couple of 3-1s there. Let me see. Where did I see the other 3-1? Lost that. Someone else said 3-1. Nick Griffin, you actually posted this earlier. One of the first comments up, and I really agree with this. The strike in for Firpo change, I think, is possibly the most sensible change Bielsa has done in a long time. It's strike is just he's just started. He's last season Dallas. Whatever strike's playing, he's making it his own, and he's doing well. Yes, I'm chuffed a bit for that. Johnny Edwards, Roberts hat trick tonight. I don't know if that's mocking, but there's a saying that mocking's catching, and I hope we catch Roberts with a wee hat trick. Lewis Taylor music, 2-1 to Leeds. Michael Pallet there, 3-0. Rafinha to score. Bohem's time, Budgie. Tonight we turn it around. Let's get this positivity going. Let's get it. We're going to go get them 3 points. Come on. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Right, let's see. What else have we got coming in here? 4-1 to Palace. Right, do you know what? Agent Bielsa, that makes absolute no sense. But you know what? Like opinions, everyone has got an arsehole or something like that there. You know what I'm trying to say? You're an arsehole. Let me see. Right. So that's another. We all seen that lineup. Yep. Right. Make sure now you stick around after tonight as well, because coming up tonight on All Leeds TV after the live, once they're all back from Billy's Bar, Jack and Tash will be going live with the post match, and they'll also have the fan cam as well. And then tomorrow here on All Leeds TV, you'll see the fan debate. So if you are a member of the channel, which it's only $1.99 a month to be a member of the channel. So if you are a member, you can get involved and have your voice heard, have your say here on All Leeds TV, the fans' voice, indeed. Player ratings is also going to be involved in that as well. That's Oscar and Chris tomorrow night. And then after that, I think at 7:30, it's the Leeds Lasses with Tash, Rhiannon, and the new girl, Hannah. So there, yes, let's have a look one more time at the lineup. The lads are in the tunnel there. One of the Palace players there, it looks like he's just trying to hold the wall up. He's having a wee bit of a lunge. Right, get out of the road there now. Get over to your own wall. The Leeds lads are coming down. Right. This is how we do this here on my watch-alongs. It's alternative commentary, shall we say. So yeah, I will do my best to commentate on this, simply because what we've picked up on is that some people that are actually, they're not watching this, they're just listening while they work or watching the match. So I'm not just going to sit here and ask for donations and all this absolute tripe. You're here to watch football. This isn't a telethon. I don't want none of these donations or none of that darn nonsense. Let's enjoy a match. Let's enjoy Leeds. Let's get behind the team here. Right. We're all in the tunnel. I don't know if you're behind me or ahead of me or whatever. There we are. So the Palace ones are last. So they're right there. Edouard and Zaha, the last two to come out of the tunnel. I'm terrified of them. I'm not even joking. Not even joking. Calvin's looking sexy indeed. He'll look even sexier when he's in his proper position, won't he, Michael? Right, where are we? There's all the cheese wedgers. Yep. Oh, look at that cheeky smile. They go with his cheeky shiner. A lot of talk in the media this week regarding Calvin, you know, about a possible bust-up between him and Bielsa and things like that. See the fact that he's playing again? That's telling me that that is nothing but utter nonsense and tripe. Yes, I can understand why people were, you know, questioning things because of obviously what he said in the post-match, in the game where, you know, he's playing centre back pretty much the whole game. But I think it's just people just eating into the media. And you know what? I was one of them. But even at that, I don't believe for 1 second that Calvin has gotten involved in a bust-up or a fallout with Bielsa. I don't believe he is getting too big for his boots. But I will back up what I said in my pre-match. If any player or even the manager thinks they are bigger than this club, jog on. I don't care who it is. That's just my opinion. There's the other subs. I wasn't too sure who it was. Somerville. That's who the other one was. Right. We'll polish the line up with Ward Tompkins, Gay, and Tyreek Mitchell in defence. And midfield is going to be Kuyate and Schlupp. I'm awful at saying names, so I don't even care. Jordan Ayew, Conor Gallagher, and Wilfred Zaha. And that leaves, of course, Odsonne Edouard up front. That's terrifying. I don't care what anyone says. And then you even look at their bench. Look who they have to break on. Will Hughes, right? You might not say he's that influential or whatever. He is. He is a good player, and he's got a shift in him. They've got Eze and Benteke on the bench. We've got a very, very young bench there. You know, Gelhardt, Cresswell, Somerville, Shackleton, Jenkins, Klassen, who I hope Millie never gets injured. And then Firpo, Rodrigo, and Harrison. I think out of all the subs tonight that will get used, it will most likely be one of the four: Firpo, Rodrigo, Harrison, and Joffe. Who knows? Let's see what happens. Yeah, I agree with that there, Bremner's Ghost. Let me see. Right, where are we? Smash that. Yes, thank you, Tim. Thank you. I love whatever you all get behind me. Smash that like button, as some would say. No, please do. Click that like button. Really appreciate it. Right, we're kicking off now. If you're ahead of me, please do not say anything. We all remember what happened at the Leicester one. I was still cheering and Leicester equalised. So say nothing. Say nothing. So just waiting to kick off here where I am. Don't know what's going on, why he's not kicking off. There we go. Taking the knee. Yep. I agree. Zaha doesn't believe in the taking the knee, for anyone who's questioning. He doesn't agree with taking the knee, but he does agree to booting racism out of the game. A lot of respect for him for that. He's not being pressured in there, right? But there's click foul straight away. Right, okay. Let's see. 2 minutes in here, we won't say anything. I'm leaving these comments. Get these comments away from me. Right, Rafinha on the right here. There's two on him. He's trying to take them off. He's pushed down. Referee gives a throw in. I think he maybe made a bit of a meal out of that there, didn't he? I think some of you are maybe 2 minutes ahead of me, so if you want to stay with me, just pause it and tell them caught up with you. Dallas takes a throw in, foul on Rafinha. I thought Kevin Frame was reaching for the book already there. Dallas quickly takes a free kick to Llorente looking for the option. He's passed it back to Meslier. Mellier's getting pressure from Zaha. Hits it out to Cooper. Cooper to Strike back to Cooper. Cooper's pressured by Zaha again there. Terrible ball out. Didn't really have much choice of what to do there, but it's got it away from Ari. And Dan James chasing it down to their keeper. Keeper clears it, coming out. Click was trying to get it from Cowdy there. Strike comes in with a save in the header. Leeds still in possession. Already, I think we've had more possession in this first minute and a half. We've had more possession than we did in that whole Brighton game. So there we go. Llorente's playing it out from the back. Hits it long to Rafinha, who can't keep it in and almost falls over himself. Goes out for a throw. It was a lovely long ball there from Llorente, in fairness. Palace take a throw in. Out again. Llorente on top of Zaha, staying tight to him. Another throw in to Palace here. At the 2 minute mark here now. Llorente staying on Zaha. Zaha trying to get away from him. Forshaw comes in behind to get it. Oh, crap. It's going right out to the far side. Jordan Ayew, strike with a tackle, stops him from getting it across. The referee gives a goal kick. Right? I actually thought that was a corner. But yes, it was a lovely ball. It took a wee bit of a deflection across there. Edward mishit it. Then it went to Jordan Ayew. No, it went out before he could even cross it there. Right. Right, so down the right hand side, Sturdy Dallas, and then he hits it out long to the left side to Taylor Roberts, brings it down, goes nowhere. It's cleared out by Tompkins. Cooper picks it up in our half, passes out to Taylor Roberts again. Roberts looking for an option, going for a run, flicks it on to Dan James, runs around the defenders. James looking for the option, he shoots, and it doesn't do anything. Palace with the clearance goes straight out to Phillips, who hits it right back to Palace. Conor Gallagher on the ball, back into their defence. Phillips pressuring them. Dan James with a high press on the goalie. Oh, Rafinha with a header, goes out for a throw-in. Palace ball. Again, I don't know all the names just by looking at them. The Palace players, just a handful. I'll do my best. I'll call their numbers. There's Phillips with the ball back to Meslier. Meslier looking for the option. Zaha's closing in on Cooper, so obviously the option then falls to Llorente. Llorente's going for a bit of a run, hits the Forshaw. Straight back to Llorente, straight back to Forshaw. Lovely 1-2 football out to Cooper. Cooper hits it to Pascal. Pascal looking for an option, goes for a run, decides to stop and give it back to Phillips. Back to strike. This is training ground football. I'm enjoying this. I'm liking this. We're staying in control. Again, it looks like that problem's going to be, you guessed it, that final third could be. Dan James with a lovely press again. Tyler Roberts, another high press in it. Dan James trying to get around the players, but there was two right on him, one in front of him. He didn't really have much to do. Llorente headers the ball back out of our half. Goes straight to pass player. Quick tries to intercept. Sturdy Dallas then intercepts. Pressuring from Quick with a very big high press. Puts the pressure on where they miss-hit the ball. Went straight to Calvin Phillips. Forshaw picks it up then. Phillips again out to Dan James. Pascal running into the box. Shot by Dan James. Straight into the defender. No options again there. Bit of a tussle there between Edward and Dallas, and then a strong tackle from Phillips into Conor Gallagher. Back to their keeper, and he's playing out the defence. Dan James with a high press again. This pressing so far, these first 5 minutes, the press has been very, very nice. Very nice indeed. A few mishit passes. It's not really, it's not going anywhere, but it's nice to see that press again. That 1-2, one-touch football. It's getting close to Bielsa ballish again. The referee says no foul. Pascal straight, just with a hard challenge on Jordan Ayew. And then Stuart Dallas, wee tussle with Edward, and it's back to Meslier, who plays it out to Llorente. Doesn't have an option. He's being closed in by Zaha. No one's making the option. Llorente back to Meslier, hits it to Forshaw, straight back to Meslier, who hits it long to Klitsch. One touch to Dallas, one touch to Forshaw. Forshaw going for a wee damper here. Hits it out to Klitsch. Klitsch doesn't know what he's doing with it. Flicks it on, hoping Rafinha gets to it. But no, pass defender gets to it first. Tyler Roberts with the press on the keeper. It was a wee bit late coming in. Pascal strike is pressing up in the middle of the field. Tyler Roberts then charging in. Back to the Palace keeper. This is a very encouraging start. Very encouraging start. I'm enjoying this. Let's keep this pressure on. We can keep this pressure on, keep that type of playing. This could be a promising game. A bit of a tussle between Llorente and was that Edward again? Yeah, Edward's a strong guy. He won't take being pushed around. He'll shove back. He'll give back. Thankfully, we've got two good, strong central defenders there. Good ball controlled by Llorente, bringing the ball down the chest, hitting it long, hoping Dan James would get it, but didn't. And it's back again to Cooper, who miscontrols it, but lets the ball run to Meslier, and then hits it to Calvin. Calvin's playing that deep sort of anchor role. He's not playing centre back, but he is playing a bit deep. Lovely ball from Calvin out, but it doesn't reach Rafinha. Oh, Forshaw with the header. Goes to Klitsch. Klitsch to Forshaw. Forshaw to Rafinha. Lets it run to Dallas. Dallas hits it back to Rafinha. Rafinha takes a shot. Deflection from the Palace defender. Surely that is a corner. It is. There is some wonderful playing here. Wonderful playing here. I'm loving it. Why could we not play like this against Brighton? That's infuriating. I know we're only about 8 minutes in, but this is a perfect time to score. We're at the corner. We've had great control of the game. Let's hope we can get this. I'm on 8 minutes. Just taking the corner. Llorente tries to overhead kick. Dan James trying to cross in again. Takes another deflection. Palace defender heads it straight to Rafinha. Rafinha still on the corner. It's another corner to lead. Second corner of the game. If anyone's wanting to watch along where I am on 8 minutes, 40 seconds. We're about to take our second corner. How's it going, Raymond Johnson? Merry Christmas. Yeah, we're about to go on 9 minutes here. We still haven't taken the second corner. Follow. We're the Chris Wilker team in the world. Yo, come on. Right, let's see. Go on, corner taken. Straight through to Palace players. Conor Gallagher and clears it out. Dallas is able to pick it up. And then Cooper picks that up from Dallas. Out to the left to Dan James from Forshaw. James going for a run. Ward staying with him. Dan James looking for the option. Back to Pascal. Pascal, we chip through to Click. And then he runs into the middle. Pascal playing left back is fantastic at the minute. Out to Dan James then, who hits it to Phillips. Phillips tries to switch up the play to the far side. Out to Sturdy Dallas. Dallas to Rafinha. Rafinha to Sturdy Dallas. Running down on the right flank on the overlap. Through to Roberts. Oh my God. Roberts just missed it. And it's cleared by the Palace defenders. Now, Leeds have got the ball again. Rafinha picks it up. Hits it to Forshaw. Forshaw tries to play it on over to Roberts. And it's picked up. Oh my God. That was a prime chance right there. No pun intended, because this is on prime. Right. Back into our defense. Llorente had the ball, but he's pressured by obviously Edouard and Zaha. Hits it back to Meslier. Hits it to Cooper. Now Llorente looking for the option again. Zaha is right on him. Foul. He needs to get rid of that ball quicker. He needs to get it. He needs to see the option. But that was a lovely play there. Beautiful cross by Dallas. Why Tyler Roberts let that run, I don't know. He didn't even let it run. He went for it. He just missed it. He missed it. I have to believe Joffy scores that. Rodrigo scores that. I have to believe that. I'm sorry. It was a Sunday League error, unfortunately. But let's not get too downhearted. We've been playing great, and it was a great opportunity. We're not going to score from every chance. Let's be honest, folks. We will not score from every chance. Zaha or Edouard, running through our defense, hits it out to Zaha. Jordan Ayew running through defense, hits it to Zaha, but it kind of went nowhere. A couple of players went off balance, and the shot hit Phillips. We're back into their half. See, now this is where I'm worried. All that pressure for those first 10 minutes had a prime opportunity to score, and we didn't do it. So let's see. Right, back with Tompkins in Palace half. Pressure coming from Roberts. Forshaw trying to get round. Is it Coyote, is it? When the both of them fall, he gives a free kick to Palace. I don't want to see them win probability statistics. Says their win probability statistics. Leeds win probability at the minute is 45%. We got let off there. You know, Jordan Ayew, you've done well there. Like, you know, it was actually Dallas that hit the shot. He done well there, trying to get through and break us down. You gotta give him credit when players do things like that. There, you have to give them credit for it. Tom Bradison, just to address your comment, and yes, Adam Forshaw has been pretty much injured for over 2 years. He's only been back these last few weeks, and from he hasn't missed a beat. He's been playing great. He's probably been our best midfielder. I doubt many would disagree with him. Brilliant press and tracing back by Roberts until he fell over the ball. Right, now Palace with an attack here. That's Schlupp out to Ayew. Schlupp running into space. Ayew's got options there. There's no tracing back. And of course, that's a foul. No, thank God. Yep, no foul. I thought a friend was bound to give that. Yeah. Nah. He lost his own balance. He actually brought Pascal down as he was falling. Right. Back on the play here. Llorente hits the ball from the back out to Cooper. Cooper's looking for the options. Most likely going back to Llorente. Of course it is. Back to Llorente it goes. Llorente looking for someone. He's even putting the hands out, wondering where everyone is. Hits it to Dallas, and Dallas gives it to Calvin. Calvin looks long. Is Rafinha getting to it? Rafinha gets to it. Cuts in the inside. Oh, Forshaw still on it now. Forshaw takes a shot. Oh! How beautiful would that have been if Forshaw scored just after I was addressing someone's comment on him? I can hear the crowd mildly in the background because obviously for copyright purposes, I have it down, turned down low. Right, so goal kick from Palace. Goes straight to Rafinha. Rafinha flicks it in the inside to Forshaw. Hits it again in the inside to Roberts, who's trying. Click was trying to get it there, but he's doing nothing. Phillips kind of just backed off the challenge from Edward. Forshaw tracing back. And then Llorente on Zaha. Llorente is sticking to Zaha like peanut butter on a dog's tongue. If you know, you know. Right, Pascal trying to stay with Jordan Ayew. Ayew's a bit fast for Pascal, but Pascal doing brilliant. Pascal's been thriving at left back. Can't believe it. Never would have thought Pascal at left back. See, again, I know for all the issues that we're having with Bielsa's type of game at the minute, who else would have seen Pascal as a left back? Who would have called? What manager would have went? Yeah, Pascal strike. He can play left back. I don't think there's many. So you got to give Bielsa props for that because Pascal deserves to be playing, and we've been struggling in that position. Pascal's covered brilliantly. Pascal has been playing brilliantly there. Just look, I don't know if that's rain or if the Palace players are absolutely knackered. There we go. Click brings the ball down, hits it to Phillips, tries to hit it one time, goes straight to Palace. Conor Gallagher with the ball back to Tompkins. Tompkins hits the ball to Ayew. Pascal tried to intercept, didn't happen. Then Cooper tried to foul, didn't happen. Ayew gets a low cross, and Llorente clears it for the corner. Now Llorente's having a go at the referee. Be careful what you say. You're wearing a Leeds kit. Llorente saying he was fouled by Zaha. To be honest, he was pushed. I don't know if there's enough in it, but let's hope they don't score from here. Right, Conor Gallagher is about to take the corner. Cross in, heads out by Forshaw and Klitsch. Oh, and Rafinha's now on the run. He's trying to get past defenders, but nothing. He was owned there. Let's be honest, that was good defensive work there. Palace still on the ball, out to Conor Gallagher, clears it from his own half, out to Ayew. Ayew trying to go for a run, trying to get past strike. He does. Now there's Cooper. Oh no. Is that a penalty? No, that's not a penalty. But here's the argument. If that's not a penalty, oh, he did give him a wee bit of a push. At least when you slow it down, that's what it looks like. But I think I actually think he was on his way down. I can't believe that came from Friend. My God. I think we got away with one there, to be honest, but if I feel like Ayew was on his way down before Strike's hands were even on him. We got very lucky there. There's other referees would have gave that. There are. But yeah, got lucky. But there's Strike with the ball through to Don James. He pulls it back to Roberts, and Roberts just, there's too much. He's offside. Don James is offside. I have to say, I think that was. Fuck, he was. Well, I don't know if that was off. Right. Oh, sorry, Billy. Fuck me, get you up, are you wee drunkard? There you go. Right, so Paul's playing the ball out now. Sorry, Edward on the left there, flicks it through to their number 3. Just goes straight to Melier. Melier's just looking for the option of where to play it out. George Cooper out to strike. Or Pascal, whatever way you say it, plays it to Phillips, but straight away, that Schlupp pressuring him. He chips it back to Melier. Melier looking for the options, most likely going to Llorente. Yep. Llorente's going to look for the option here. Crosses it away to, I think that was supposed to be for Dan James, but it goes to Tompkins. There is a high press coming from Roberts, James, and Forshaw there, all putting the pressure on him. Dan James following through right to the very end. Cooper brings the ball down from the clearance, heads it to strike, back to Cooper, Cooper back to Melier. It's good to see that we're keeping the ball. It's good to see that we're hanging on to it this week. We weren't doing that last week, right? So Melier out to Llorente, and it's the same thing again. Llorente hitting it long, goes to Forshaw's head, and back to Palace. Palace playing it out from the back. Tompkins, the Schlupp. 15, I think that's Schlupp, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it Schlupp or Kayute? Yeah, you can see a couple of people in comments all saying there that was definitely a penalty. But apparently there's been a change in the rule. So if you have been watching and you can hear the TV as well, you obviously know then why that wasn't a penalty. Last season, all day long, that was being given against us. And in fairness, some referees today would still give that against us. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, no, Edward's running through here. Takes a shot. Oh, it was wide. It wasn't Edward. It was Schlupp. So at least I know that that's right then. Schlupp is their number 15, isn't he? Oh. Let him run with that there. Shouldn't have been letting him run with it. No one closing down. That was a dodgy pass back to Melier there from Llorente. It's not the first time that's happened either. Not just in this match, but in this season. And then the usual, back to Melier, out to Cooper, back to Melier, out to Llorente, Llorente to Dallas. Dallas tries to cross it long, but Edward stops it. And then he gives a bit of a shove on the Dallas there. You silly ex-Celtic scumbaggy. Don't push Sturdy Dallas like that. Don't you know he's from the Gawa? He is the Cookstown Cafu, Edward. This could be the last match you play in a while if you piss him off. Palace with the throw in. Looking for the options there. Edward back to their number 3 who loses the ball. Conor Gallagher picks it up. But the way their number 3 dove about there whenever he lost the ball, I was surprised to see him back up on his feet so quickly when he realised Conor Gallagher still had the ball. Rafinha tries to cross it back out to Dan James, who has nobody on him. Tyler Roberts staying with the pressure on to Coyote. Calvin Phillips was fouled but stayed on his feet and then take a poor shot. Should have went down. You should have went down. It was good pressure from Tyler, but chickened out. And there, right there, Phillips was fouled there. I think it was Coyote fouled him, and instead of going down, he just tried to play on. Oh, boring bastard, gosh, 𝐂𝐶𝐃. What a prick. Is that his eyes with? Oh. If you spam the chat, you're getting kicked. You wee prick. See ya. Alright, you spam the chat. You get kicked. Later, Mr. Rodriguez. Right. Where are we again now? Palace with the ball, playing it out to Edward trying to get the best at Dallas. It's not going to happen. Dallas is tracking him well. Llorente staying with Zaha right across the middle of the pitch. Now, you're left with the option there. Yeah, it's happened. So Strike had to leave his marker, IU. He's playing sort of 1-2 football there with Ward, but he hasn't been able to get past Strike, who falls down, The ball hits off Ward and goes out for a throw into Leeds. I was a bit worried there because I seen the only thing Strike could do is leave his marker to go to Ward. But when I looked, he didn't even leave until he seen Cooper could pick up his man, and he did, and that's when he went. That was good sort of communication there. Obviously, we couldn't hear them, but I loved seeing that. That was good defensive teamwork there. Click with the high press right up to their goalie. His pass back. The goalie doesn't have much options there. Oh, hits the ball wide, goes right over Taylor, who's at left back for some reason. And now Calvin's had the drop in the left back. Cross from IU, picked up by Meslier. A bit of a mess there on the left side of our defence. Meslier tries to throw it long for Rafinha to pick up. It was a bit much. This is a tough game. This could go any way right now. I don't disagree with you. Don't disagree with you. In fact, I think it was a couple of years ago I was talking to Mr. Joe, and I said to him, he reminds me of Virgil van Strijk. Then he coined it, be Rascal. Dan James there on the left side there, looking for options, goes for a run, hits it out. Well, I think he was hitting it to where he wanted Click to go, but I'm going to be completely honest. I just, this season at all, I just have nothing for Click. Llorente went for a big run up the middle, hits it to Roberts, who hits it straight back out as a 1-2 to Llorente. Of course, Cooper's bringing down Zaha there. Most likely he's getting a yellow card, is he? Nope, he's going to have a word with him just. Senior Llorente trying to foul him sneakily. It was let's be honest, Zaha gets through there. There's a good chance he's scoring. So I think Cooper made the foul at the right time, because if he gets past him, it's going to get more difficult. No, this is not a fake beard. Oh, so a free kick goes into the box, and it's punched out by Meslier. And it's a Crystal Palace throw-in. I have to say, so far this half, I think the boys have been looking very confident. They look more focused. They don't look afraid. I think, see on that match against Brighton, they look, I don't know, they look like scared little schoolboys sometimes. Cross from IU there, and cleared from the head by Cooper. Another throw in for Palace. Just on the left side of our box. Ward to take with throw in again. Ward to Schlupp, who hits it one time, hoping Ward pick it up. Goes out for a goal kick. Right, come on, Leeds. Come on. Halfway mark nearly. Well, half hour mark, sorry, not the halfway mark. Right, so quick goal kick from Meslier to Llorente, hits to Cooper. Cooper out to your Pascal. Pascal hits it long to Roberts, who passes it back poorly to Pascal. And some of you are going to say there's no need to add in poorly, but he did. It was poor. Pascal was running on the overlap, and he hit it in the inside. Pointless. So it's back. Cooper's looking to play it out on the left there. It's out to Dan James. Plays it to Pascal on the underlap, who has Forshaw on the wing now. In the middle, you're looking at you have about 4 Leeds players in the middle there. And Phillips hits it to Dan James, who misses it. Pascal picks it up. Dan James plays it into Phillips again, chips it over the far side to Rafinha, but it's headed by Crystal Palace, number 8 there, into the keeper's hands. Played out to Conor Gallagher now, who just absolutely skinned Forshaw and Rafinha, and then he gets fouled and brought down. He made a bit of a meal out of that there. You can see why this was a player that so many teams wanted. You can see it. Just cutting it in the inside. He was using Rafinha's pace against him there. When you look at that back in slow motion, he knew he lost the ball and he took a wee dive. He done a bit of a Tom Daly there, so aye. What do you think, Billy? Huh? You just you watch a match, mate. There's no wee elf. He'll do. He'll do me. Right. And Palace pushing up left side there. Dallas, good tackle on Zaha, but Zaha goes down like a pile of shit and gets a free kick. Ways up, would you? Isn't what I say about people spamming? Take your foreign language elsewhere. Dallas and Zaha, and knew that was a wee bit of a nudge. Wee bit of a back and forth between them there. Zaha, don't try and mess with a man from Cookstown. The man from Cookstown, he say yes. In fairness, you'll get knocked out. There you go. Bye. Forshaw gets the ball and then gets fouled by Zaha. This has turned into a bit of a battle. And this is when mistakes can happen. Like passing the ball to Click, who then doesn't really know what to do with it. He's running it. He's hit it too much. Oh, it was a good pass through the strike. Who then tries to hit it back to Click, but didn't make it. Cooper right up, pressing there into their half. Rafinha pressing on their number 3. You see Click and Roberts in the middle there trying to hold it. Cooper staying on Edward there, trying not to give him an inch. Lovely interception by Pascal. Goes straight to Dan James, tries to take the players on. There's Pascal on the overlap. Dan James keeps in control of the ball, passes it to Phillips. Phillips is dropping deeper yet again. Phillips to Click. Click's looking for the options. He's got 2 on the left. Why isn't he passing it? Why wasn't he passing it? Fuck me. Get a grip of yourself, Click, for fuck's sake. Shot at 2 players are on the left. He had 2 players on the right. You know, he had options. He had options. Fucking get a grip, Click. That's the one I don't understand why he's starting. I don't get it. I'd rather see Rodrigo starting there. I'd rather see Jaffe. I'd rather see Shackleton starting there. Click is offering nothing this year. Well, if someone comes to me with stats, don't we? So many interceptions and passes, not kiss my arse. Here we go. This is what I said about the battle now. This is it. Every tackle, someone's going to go down. Someone's getting booked before this half ends. Guarantee you, someone's getting booked here. Now, that was weak. Now, they were both at it on each other. Palace player takes a dive. They're both at it. Just let the game continue. If players are going to take chunks out of each other, it's a freaking contact sport. Right, Tyler Roberts chasing the ball down their half. He's not fast enough. Is he fouled? No, he's not fouled because Tompkins got the ball first. He's just not fast enough. Click doing his version of a high press, which is standing in the semicircle outside the box, looking like a lost Bombay. Dan James pressing. Calvin Phillips pressing as well there on Tompkins. No, it wasn't Tompkins. It was Ward on the right there. Right. Remember what I said about spamming? You're taking my focus off this match. Don't be a prick. There we go. Oh, Forshaw falls down, going for the header. Conor Gallagher hits it back to their keeper. Roberts not pressing at all until Forshaw comes in his line of sight. He should have been pressing before Forshaw was in his line of sight. Forshaw read that well as well, knew exactly where that ball was going. Didn't get it though. He just read it well. And Pascal's up high. He's been playing left back. There's been a wee bit of a change in who's playing where. It looks like we went to a back 3 at some points. Ball's out to our right, their left. Zaha with a lovely flick to their number 3. Tries to hit it through. Conor Gallagher gets it, loses it. Forshaw tries to clear it. goes for a throw-in. Took a deflection off their number 3 as well, I think. That was a good bit of play by Palace. They caught our defence with their pants down a wee bit because you could see there was, I think, Phillips had to go over and cover on the left while Strike was attacking. But part of it there, it's weird. It's looking like we are at a back 3. I don't know about our formation sometimes. I really don't. I grew up in the era where everyone played 4-4-2. Oh, tried to clear it there. A bit of a deflection off their number 3 again. There we left back. Seems a good player. Yes, Tom Bredesen, LUFC Santa just said, kiss my arse. Newcastle are 1-0 up. Frig me. 10 men Newcastle beating Norwich. Any wonder Lampard didn't take that job. Although I fancy Norwich staying up with a draw. Right, so we are doing the usual, playing it out from the back. Cooper, Llorente back and forth each other. Llorente out to Dallas, who crosses it in to Dan James. Doesn't bring it down. If Dan James brings that down, he could have knocked that in. Yeah. It was a lovely idea. He was onside. It was a lovely ball. Oh, it was just that first touch, that first control touch. If Dan James is able to bring that down, which would have been difficult to do in fairness when you look at it, if James brings that down, he can easily score that. Ball's back from Meslier, hits it out to Cooper. Cooper's going to pass to Llorente. Llorente's going to look for an option and hit to Cooper. And it is Llorente to Cooper. Cooper to Phillips. Phillips back to Cooper. Cooper's looking up the left. That's going straight to Strike. It is indeed. Strike's going to flick that up for Dan James to roll onto, but it's not. It's Click. So obviously that went nowhere. Well, that's a throw into Palace apparently, but the ball didn't go out. Interesting tea party, this referee today. Eight fouls. 8 fouls from Leeds. Dirty Leeds need to change that to DIR Leeds. Right. Pass take the free kick. Dan James intercepts. That's a foul. Come on, ref. Yes, he's giving it. Ward gets a yellow card for that there. Well done, friend. Ooh, friend. Ooh, ref friend. Ooh. Arsehole. Yeah. Look at that. See if he was still wearing red. That was a friggin' penalty, like, from the halfway line. Tell you, that's just how it works for that lad. I can't make his name out in Mandarin. I'm not gonna lie. I assume that's Mandarin. Told you I watch from China. I'm in the North Pole here, so I get all sorts of streams. Lovely ball from Rafinha over to, I think he was aiming for Roberts, but didn't quite make it. Dallas heads it over Zaha. He was trying to get to Roberts again. Roberts is just swinging his foot at people. Conor Gallagher just skinned Sturdy Dallas. It's going to be a free. No free kick. I thought that was going to be a free kick there. Thank God. Has somebody paid friend? Because these are decisions that 99.99 times go against us. This is wild. I'm not complaining. I'll take it. It's a great performance so far. But performances don't put points on the table. We could be the worst team on the day and still get a win. But look, that's a lovely ball from Dallas. Through to Rafinha, who's brought down. Has to be. Yeah. Click kept trying to play on. Is this another yellow? He is. He's giving another yellow. Come on, let me see. Who's he giving it to? Conor Gallagher? Yeah. It was. But then straight away, did you not see? The Palace player goes down and tries the friggin' get a free kick off Klitsch. But no, this is turning into a slog. This is turning into a fight. And it's getting wetter out there. It's moister than a cloister. No, it's free kick, Sean. Free kick. Oh, no, I think you're picking up on what I was saying about Dan James' foul. If he was wearing a red shirt still, even though the foul was at the halfway line, he was getting that was going to be a penalty. That's just how it works for that lad across the pen lines, isn't it? I'm talking utter shite here. Right. Free kick, Rafinha to cross it in, crosses it, and it goes nowhere. All that hype for a piece of tripe. Hitting 40 minutes here, Leeds 0, Crystal Palace 0. I see, aside from the one that Roberts kind of mishit or just missed, I don't think there's really been a clear-cut chance for either side. Some shots and things, yes, but there hasn't really been a clear-cut shot as of yet. Right. Right, just getting ready for the next half here as well. So we're sitting 40 minutes in. Dan James trying to run up the left. Ward picks him out. He's not getting a lot here. Roberts is feeling the pressure, I think, knowing that he's going to come off at half time. And surely Klitsch is. Surely. I would like to see second half. I don't know, because come on. Even Phillips is saying to Pasteler, what are you doing? Or did he go over and tell him to go down? Both of them down here. I think that was just a wee bit of a kerfuffle. Wise up. Strike getting the yellow. They were both just kicking each other. I think Strike's just staying down. He is. No. Let's see this in slow motion. So both. Oh. No, Strike had the ball. Strike had the ball. And he kicked the ball before he kicked him. Not a yellow card. Sorry, not a yellow. Not a yellow. I don't even think it's a free kick. Both players were just tangled around each other. Back in the day, that would have been flipping defender's advantage. Free kick taken, cleared out by, was it Klitsch, was it? Oh, flick back over to Zaha. Zaha just tries to chip the ball back in, goes to Edward, but Pascal gets it in the chest. Oh, no, it's given, what's that? Offside, was it? Oh, no. A bit of a kerfuffle going on here, is there? What's happened here? Did I miss something? Oh, there was a push by Edward on Llorente. Yeah. We might need to turn that down a wee smidgen. Yep, just turn that down a wee smidgen. So there was a push on Llorente by Edward. I think Strike's coming off in the second half here. I think a half-time Strike's going to come off. We'll see for go on. Yeah, I agree with you, Roger Wilson. Good surname, by the way. Scott Wilson here. Second half changes for me. I would maybe see, instead of even Firpo, just a straight swap for Strike, I'd maybe bring on Shackleton and push Dallas out on the left. And I would definitely, I would be having, I'd almost make 3 changes at half time. Well, Frank Bielsa's raging at that by the looks of it. It looked like he was shouting, no, not again. Like, the last thing that Bielsa wants is to be dealing with even more injuries while guys are coming back. But we're going in 44 minutes here, nearly at half time. what I want to know at half time, just while we're waiting on it approaching, I want to know at half time, what changes, if any, would you make? Right, so balls out to Melier. Tries to ask when I for throw in the Palace. Right, was overhit towards Cooper. Yeah, Mick, I think we need at least 2 changes at half time. I really do. Ah, come on, ref. It was well done for Pascal covering that there. That was good defending. He knew, he just had to get in front of the ball, and that was it. If anything, yep, there we go, foul. That was the only way he was getting it. Brilliant defending. That's not something you see football do. Football try and do some sort of backheel, triple flipping bicycle tackle, and then header it into his own net or something. I don't know. Free kick taken, goes nowhere. There we go. And 45 minutes. Ref's about to blow. Well, 2 minutes injury time. Let me see. Yeah, it's half time. No lights by the looks of it. I'm just waiting on the half ending, but I can see a lot of you saying it's half time. So I'm just going to get this updated for the overlays. Right. So whilst I'm getting this sorted, what I want to know is what changes would you make? What are you taking from that first half? Because for me, that was actually quite encouraging. That was quite a good first half. It was a good game of football. I think it started getting a bit rough by the end there. It was hard to take control of it. And aside from that one chance that Roberts just didn't make contact with, there hasn't been a lot of chances made. Other than that, we're playing better football than we did on Saturday. So that's a step in the right direction. But I think there's something missing still. If you are still watching with me, we're on the 46 minutes. It went out for another corner to Palace. This must be the last bit of play here. Yeah, right. So I'm just getting this updated here. So yeah, let me know in the comments. What do you think? What do you think? Bielsa won't change at half time. Nick Griffin. I wouldn't be surprised, but stranger things have happened. But yeah, I agree with this here. From one of our members, love Leeds. How's it going? Lots of positives. Would love to see Cal. Yeah, I agree. There's more positives in that first half than negatives. I don't get this. I don't. That was dire. I don't know if you're watching the game, man. I know it was quite a good match. It was a good first half. Couple of players just not at the level, and that's what we know. Mick Brown, thank you for getting in touch and getting involved. You'd make 2 changes at halftime. Mick, let me know what are the changes you would make. A lot of people saying Tyler off, Tyler off, Tyler off. Yeah, I just don't get Tyler. Yeah, that's another point. Tyler didn't really have anything, but the one thing that he did have from that cross from Dallas, he should have buried that. Joffrey would have buried that. Rodrigo would have buried that. And that's my problem, is that there are better options than Tyler. I'm not saying Tyler's crap. In my opinion, Tyler's just not at the level. He's not. But yeah, Burpo coming on for strike. I would imagine that could happen if he is hurt there at the end there, because he was sort of limping about again there. Yeah, I hope not. And I think whenever Bielsa seen Pascal wasn't 100%, he looked a bit pissed off himself, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of people saying Joffrey on. Yep, Joffrey on. There was a few others there. I agree. For me, it's Joffrey instead of Roberts. I'd have been starting with Joffrey. I just don't know. I think just after what he done when he came on Saturday, maybe Bielsa thought with that wee bit of momentum he would do something, but he's not. And I think Bielsa has to take the responsibility for this. There's no point people saying, Roberts this, Roberts that. Roberts isn't asking to be played. So, it's on Bielsa. It is on Bielsa. Why is he choosing Roberts over Rodrigo, over Joffe, over Sam Greenwood, who scored 2 for the under-23s yesterday? So I just don't get it. This is what I agree with. I think this is what I've been trying to say. Again, from another one of our wonderful members here at the All Leeds TV family, Alison and Marty Adams. We are looking better. I think we are the better team, but 100% there is no cutting edge. We have no killer instinct at all. And he's not helping either. Klitsch, he's been flat. He's not been good for me. I don't know about this. Let me know if any of you agree with Zigzag here. I don't think he's been his best, but I think again that comes down to the whole team haven't been 100%. And again, Dan James, this is the one thing that really bugs me about Dan, is whenever he has got the options there to cross or pass, and there's someone there, he takes a shot. So I don't understand that, right? I don't normally do this, but this, where is it? Nope. Here. Plastic fucker is what you are. Win, lose or draw. If you don't want to watch Leeds when they're losing or drawing or playing crap, bug off. Go support Scum or something, dickhead. So that's what I'd be saying to you. And see, I don't have time for assholes. I don't. That's it. I'm sorry, I don't have time for assholes. I'm not going to sit here and beg people to like me and all this here and please donate and blah, blah. No, I'm here. I'm a Leeds fan. I'm watching this. People don't like commentary on TV. I'm here to give you an alternative. Suck it back at them. Bielsa's tactics are his. We are just watchers. Yeah, it's true. We don't understand what's going on in his head. We all know. We all know what goes on in our heads. We know what we would like to see. But the truth is, Bielsa's a manager. I don't know what he's seeing in Roberts. I really don't. But I just don't get Roberts over Rodrigo or over Joffe or over Sam Greenwood. That is they're showing the highlights there. That ball from Stuart Dallas was perfect. Roberts, he's not even looking at the ball. See, when you actually look at it in slow motion, he just sticks his foot out, hoping the ball's going to hit it. That is not an attacker's killer instinct. And again, I agree with what some people are saying. About Rafinha, he hasn't been his best. But as Bielsa said the other week in a press conference, Rafinha is only as good as the rest of the team he's playing with. Bremner's ghost, good lad. You get it. You get it. You all get it. But that's it's tough. And I will not berate people for saying this. I won't, because it's understandable, because 100% if this was any other manager, would be wanting them out. So I'm not saying I agree with it, but I can understand why people would say that. So I appreciate your comment and your opinion. I don't agree with it, but I appreciate you letting me know your thoughts. Thank you very, very much. Please do, as Alison and Marty say, smash like. Llorente's been awesome. Where'd that go? There it is. Llorente's been awesome from 𝐿 Pallet there. Good lad. Yeah, it's been hit or miss. I think there's exactly. This is it. I'm loving your comments because you're saying what I've been trying to say. A bit of composure in that box. 100%. We have had luck with that ref, because right at the start when we thought that any other ref's given that penalty, even though it's not. David, kind of agree with you on two of them. Roberts and Klich, yes, I think Bielsa's deluded to think that they're at the level. Cooper, on the other hand, when Cooper's not playing, one thing I've noticed with our backline is that it's not as the word we would have used back in the days, it's not as tight. They're not working as a unit well. Cooper's the leader there, and that's why I think that's why Cooper's always starting. It's not even the fact that he's the captain; it's the fact that whenever he's playing, there is a natural leader in that defensive line, and I think that's why Cooper is always going to be the first defender on that team sheet while he's there. Next season could be a different story. FM Pal is Hockaday. You're better than Hockaday, mate. Need to bring in Rodrigo for Roberts. I would rather have Jaffe, to be honest. I'd rather have Jaffe. But yes, I agree. I know I just kind of went, yeah, I can see why you're saying that. But I agree. Piazza's not deluded. I just don't understand his thinking. Some points. Right. A few more comments. How do you get the game on Amazon? Can't find it. You need to sign up the Amazon Prime. Do you know? Bring on 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐿. Loads of people saying it. Bring on 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐿. G'day, Andy Saxton. What's the crack? Let me see. I think it was me. I've only not watched one Leeds game this season. Oh, it was Watford. Oh, so are you saying, Tasha, are you telling me that you're a scud? Are you a scud? Listen, let's be honest. This is it's better than Brighton. I have to agree on that. It's better than Brighton. So that's. Could we ask for more? Yes, of course we can. Half-time changes I would make. Personally, I would be, depending on how Pascal is, if Pascal is not fit, well then, where'd that go off? If Pascal's not fit, then that's when I'd be looking at making the change, but I wouldn't be making a straight swap for Firpo. I'd be moving Dallas across and bringing Shackleton on, put him at right back. That's the change I would personally make. 𝐅𝐑𝐿𝐃𝐄, 100% agree. Playing with so much more energy. James has looked good at times as well. Wet weather making it messy and hard to play, and 100%. By the way, it's rain here in Wollongong. Wollongong? Where is Wollongong? Tell me, Andy Saxon, where is Wollongong? Something tells me it's down under, isn't it? It is. Has to be down under, because that sounds like something an Aussie would say. Wollongong. It's either there or it's like Beijing or something. I don't know. Right, we are about to go. Yes, it is. Aussie. G'day. I don't know why you say g'day. Happy flowers. James must be left on. Yeah, I agree. We need that. We need that pace from James in the attack. Constantine's better than Roberts. Oh, cool. Right, let's not get into slobbering about our players. All right. I agree with that, Brian there. I really hope Strike's not injured. If Strike's injured, we could be in trouble. Oh, and I've just realised we're in trouble. 2 seconds. Our gate's laying wide open and it's banging like mad. 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Coming back now. Don't be thinking of abandoning. Jesus. Apparently my wife thinks we live in a house with automatic doors. Jesus. I'm back. Right. Be nice if the Sandcastles and Canaries end. Oh, see what you done there. Very good. Right. We're coming on for the second half here. What's happening? I'm taking my Santa hat off. Woo! Right. Well, I had a full set of hair, full head of hair before this match started. Right. Bye, David. Bye. Oh, see, we don't keep dickheads around here. Bye, David. Right. Has this started back or not yet? We're back in the tunnel with Nick Griffin. Ryan Hudson, we can't show you the game. It's illegal. This is a watch along. So what you do is you watch the match, and then you can listen to me or choose not to listen to me. There's other options as well to listen to. I believe Joe's doing a watch along at the minute as well on Just Joe. So you've got two options tonight for your live watch along for Leeds. What do you want, Dallas? Yes, my cat's called Dallas. Wise up. Right. Furbo looks like he's coming back on. Right, Andy, enjoy the match, mate. Make sure you stay or come back after, because after me tonight, we're going to have Jack and Tash back with their post-match reaction and, of course, the fan cam. And then tomorrow here on All Leeds TV, we're going to have the fan debate and player ratings with Oscar and Chris. And then, of course, followed by Leeds Glasses with Tash, Rhiannon, and Hannah. There you go. But just brilliant. Click off for Rodrigo. What's it live on, mate, Ran? It's on Amazon Prime in the UK. I don't know where it's on anywhere else, is what I legally have to say. Right. If you want to watch along with me, I will tell you when it's kicking off, because as of right now, it's still, they're just coming out of the tunnel for me now. I think I'm actually a minute or two behind. Let me see if I can refresh it. Furbo's coming on, I can see that much. Let me see. Going to try and change this up, see if I can. Oh, nope, I'm picking it up again. So I've got Palliser now in the tunnel. If anyone can see that, yeah. Right. I said, you've plenty. There's other options if you don't want to sit here and listen to me. You've got Joe on his channel doing a live watch along. Obviously, I'm new to the live watch alongs and new to the channel, so I do appreciate you choosing to stay with me. If not, make sure you go and support Joe as well. I am now at the point where it looks like Furbo and Rodrigo's coming on. I'm assuming, is that for Klitsch and Pascal, is it? Aye, Pascal's friggin' hurt. You see, I assumed it would have been a like for like change. I assumed that. Me personally, I'd have been having Robert's off. Joffrey has to come on for Roberts at some point here. If Roberts doesn't really step up and finish any chance he gets tonight, I don't see how or why he plays. I don't see what he brings to the table. So here we are. What the hell? It's jumping back and forward here on Amazon Prime. What the hell? 1 minute the ball was playing out to Cooper, and now it's jumped back to... What the frig? What the actual hell, Amazon Prime? Get a grip. Bet you they're going to say it's a Wi-Fi. Let me see. I can see Newcastle and Norwich are 1 each. Don't care about that. Yeah, I'll care about that at full time. Where the hell's my match going? Amazon, what are you at? Ugh. I'm back to being a minute or two behind by the looks of it. For crying out loud. Right, so if you are watching with me, I am not where I was. I am back to being, I think, 2 minutes behind. It hasn't even kicked off yet. I'm going to try and get, let's see. No. It's gone again. What the hell? No. Sorry about this, folks. I have no idea what the hell has just happened to Amazon. It's had an absolute short attack there. Let me see. Right. I don't know why it keeps going back to where it's kicked off here with Amazon Prime. This is no good. See if we have scored or anything. This is going to kill me. Right. Right, back on Prime here. Right, 47 minutes 50, 48 minutes in the end now. Hopefully that doesn't go off again. Palace got a free kick outside the box. Lucia DeBella, you need Palace to win. We don't. We don't. Gary O'Neill, I hope you're right. Robert scores. Conor Gallagher with a free kick for Palace here. If you are watching along with me. Oh, free kick wasted. Zaha hits it wide. Prime chance for Palace there. I'm assuming from what I missed, it looks like Firpo caused that free kick and he's been booked for it. Oh shit. Right, so here we go. Cooper out to Firpo, Firpo back to Cooper, to Phillips. So it looks like we went to that kind of back three type thing with two wing backs in as well. Llorente out to Dallas. Dallas is running down the right, looking for the option. Right to Rafinha. Rafinha flicks it on to Dallas. Dallas running on, but he's beaten, and it's flicked back in. Press by Forshaw. Catches the Palace player. Both of them are actually hurting down. Palace on the attack here. Out to Zaha. Zaha looking for options, but he's tripped by Dallas. Free kick to Palace again. Palace defenders. Is that their number 3? Is it still down? Mitchell. Tarek Mitchell. No, it's not. It's 𝐂𝐿 or 𝐂𝐿, however you pronounce that. Unfortunately, taking a piss a wee bit there. So those of you that have stuck around, thanks very much. Referee having a word before Shaw there. Doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere. Let me see. No, we're just having a bit of banter back and forward here. I think your man's shoulder, Coyote's shoulders hit Forshaw. Oh, it was his hand. And he's made a meat out of it just. So I think he's just had a wee eye poke there. Forshaw might have got lucky there. I think he did a wee bit. The player's still down. It's just waiting. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. We expect this kind of time wasting whenever it's like the 70th minute or something. Nice time wasting, but I hope he's not seriously injured. What are you doing, Billy? Or we'll put Billy. We'll just put him there, will we? Here. We'll put Billy there. The Leeds elf, there he goes. Right. Let's get this hopefully lucky hat back on. Right, now see what Harrison and Joffrey still on that bench. Here's a question. Who's coming on for Roberts when it's going to happen? Who? because I would imagine Bielsa is going to be more inclined to be bringing Harrison on than Joffe. Right, throw in the Palace here. I'll be honest, folks, I don't know if it's the weather playing up with Amazon Prime or what, but I keep skipping back and forward. But yes, Zaha was doing the attack. Forshaw took him out. Ball hit out to Rafinha. Rafinha is looking for the option. And now it's jumped back again. Well, no. Amazon Prime is absolute pish. I'm going to have to go back to where I was like 2 minutes behind, because it was at least watchable. Sorry, folks, I'm going back to 2 minutes behind, but I can see Rodrigo has just missed something. So I'm currently sitting on 50 minutes. If you do want to watch along with me at the same time, pause it. When it gets to 51 minutes, or wherever you are, I'm on 51 now. This Amazon Prime was just diabolical. I have a feeling it's being interfered with by the weather. Shocking to be interfered with by the weather. Absolutely shocking. But yes. I'm not looking forward to what's about to happen because I can see the comments. You don't need to say anything. I need to hide these comments. I'm hiding the comments. Right. I'm sitting on 51.5 minutes. Come on. Palace with a free kick. Hit to Edward, to Zaha. Forshaw interferes. Free kick, or sorry, throw in to Palace. Still 0-0 where I am. I am not looking at any comments. I am looking at the match. Oh, God. Right, this is where I was a minute ago. So, Dallas out to Rafinha. Rafinha looking for the option, cuts back. Cross it to Dan James. Dan James is through. Hits it to Rodrigo. What the fuck? Right. How does a £30 million striker muff that? How does he muff that? That is utter shite. And that is coming from your LUFC Santa. Rodrigo, pull your finger out of your rear end. Right, so we're back here. Robert's trying to fight the ball. It's out for another throw-in for us. That's exactly what he tried to do, Nick. He tried to two-touch it. That is a one-touch tap-in goal. That's the kind of thing that Neil Maupay done against us on Saturday. That is how easy that should have been scored. If Maupay missed it, it should have been scored. Rodrigo missed that. Tyler Roberts, I'm going to go on a stretch here, but I think Tyler Roberts scores that. Rodrigo, that's a joke. That was a joke. Although that's a foul, all right. Like, I'm on 54 minutes here. Leeds about to take a free kick. Firpo, I can tell, or Rafinha coming over. Firpo's not touching this. 54 minutes. Rafinha about to take a free kick. There we go. Short touch out to Rafinha. Rafinha back to Firpo. Firpo to Rodrigo. Overhead. Firpo tries to cross it. And Dan James goes for a shot, but there's too many around him. Nothing. He should have just went for that. It's chances like that that come back and bite us in the friggin' arse. Shocking. What the actual hell? What's this? Give me this. What was it?
It's helium.
Santa's bringing a gift. It's a gold for Leeds. It better be. They're the way bringing in Christmas balloons and stuff. Right, so nothing's really happening here. I think Leeds are just pissed off that they haven't scored there. Vieira blocking loads of orders of pass. I think he knows himself. All they need is one good counter attack, and they will punish us. And they're pressing well. I have to give it to them. This is a very, very different Palace side that we've seen in recent times. You know, in our last two outings, Palace have been all right. But this is, I think we're the better team tonight by far. And some would say I would be bashed in that, but I think Palace are looking dangerous. That combination of Ayew, Edouard, Zaha up there that is dangerous. Conor Gallagher is providing something extra for them as well. He's chasing that ball all over the pitch. I can 100% see why we were after him. Ball's out on the left of Firpo. Firpo hits it out to James. James makes a run for it after he passes to Forshaw. Forshaw runs in to Phillips. Phillips chips it over to the left side to Junior Firpo. Firpo back to Dan James. Looking for the option in the middle. Hits it to Forshaw. Forshaw shoots! Oh, God. Nutmeg as well. That would have been gorgeous. Oh, shit. Why do I keep looking at the comments? Rafinha's injured. What has happened? Oh, shit. That never looks good. You must be a couple of minutes ahead of me. Currently being played out from the back there. Phillips making sure we don't lose the ball. That's a dangerous attacking combination Palace have all day long. And Schlupp as well. I don't want anyone to overlook him. Schlupp and Conor Gallagher are offering a kind of a backbone to those attacking three, making it two different triangles in attack. I like that. Unfortunately, that's not what we're doing. But yeah. Llorente tries to let the ball up to Rafinha. Takes a deflection from Zaha. Goes out for a throw in. No, it didn't. It took her just went out. I thought it took a deflection from Zaha. Mitchell with a throw in. Llorente pressing on Edouard. Throw in again to Palace. Don't know what's going on with Kevin, a friend. Ralph is okay. Right, okay. Would you not either pause or stop putting stuff in the comments? I mean, you putting spoiler alert or something in for frig's sake. She's sleeping? Yeah. Oh, shit. Right, I'm going to speak with my indoor voice now because my daughter's in bed. So I'm going to be a wee bit quieter. Oh, right, okay. See where we are now. Rafinha's just tackled Zaha and he's went down hurt. Obviously, as they're telling me now, Rafinha's okay. Zaha still with that attack.
He's flowed out.
Conor Gallagher hits it back in. No, Leeds are going to play it out. Yeah, Rafinha's down. That's where I am at the minute, anyway. Llorente and Zaha's having a bit of a fight there, are they? What exactly happened? Oh shit! He stood right on his ankle. Now, needless to say, because you're telling me that Rafinha's okay and he's up and he's playing, that's great. But I would say that's going to get looked at in the physio table. Now, let's be honest, if a Leeds player's done that, with hindsight, that's a yellow card. Because remember what happened, the Pascal strike on your relay from Liverpool. The hindsight of it, whenever they look back on it, like, oh, that should be a red. So where's the hindsight for us? What's the crack? True Leeds fan Jordan Scotty. What's the crack? Welcome. Palace borrowed Villa's book in time wasting. Oh God, don't even. We're 60 minutes in. Is the time wasting starting already? For fuck's sake. I have to say, that's one thing I have said about Firpo from his game. He looks better going forward than defending. And I think something as well. See all these people saying, "Oh, Roberts needs time." Right, get a grip. He's not good enough. Firpo needs time, but Firpo was being thrown in at the deep end because we don't have a natural first choice left back. So he's expected to just perform on demand straight away. And for the money, for that money and stuff, and from coming from Barcelona, we all expected it. But what we forgot was he's essentially been sitting on the bench playing for their reserves. so he's coming into a team where he's playing. I love that wee link-up play there. Dan James flicked it through to Firpo, who ran into the space. Onside, chips it over. Roberts couldn't get it. Oh, Roberts couldn't get it. Went out to Dallas, then flicks it to 2. Phillips goes for a shot, hits off their defenders. You know what happened. Oh, God. You know what that is, 𝐅𝐃𝐄. 1st of December. Hope your wives are all getting the elf on the shelves all sorted out. Oh my goodness. Right. My weakness, these milkshakes. Right. There's absolutely nothing going on. There's supposed to be a Palace throw in here. There's a lot of dicking about. Forshaw still playing on that eye incident. Mitchell way along throw, flicks over, goes to Dallas. Dallas flicks to Rafinha. Rafinha hits to Phillips. Phillips to Forshaw. Forshaw looking for the option. Flicks past a couple of players. Hits it out to Rafinha. Rafinha tries to skin. Is it 𝐃𝐈𝐒 or 𝐃𝐈𝐒? Can't quite do it. He forces him out of play. Rafinha hasn't been at it tonight. You could argue that he's been marked out of the game, or he's just not been at it. I just don't. That chance again from Rodrigo. You arsehole. Ugh. I swear. I don't understand why we pay that much money for him. You look at the contrast and what we paid for Dan James and what we paid for Rafinha. Like, Dan James is the 2nd most expensive player we currently have on that pitch. Rafinha was only, what, 17 million? Oh, it's a lovely ball from Dan James to nobody. Rafinha was coming up on the outside there, but nothing. Zaha falling into Dallas, trying to draw a foul. Didn't work. Dallas has your number. You've been told, Zaha. You've been told. Ball out to Rafinha. Rafinha chips it across the far side to Dan James. Brings it down. Sees Firpo running into space, but he cuts in the inside. Tackled, but it goes out to Phillips. Phillips picks it up, passes it out to Dallas on the right. Well, it was actually to go to Dallas. Went to Forshaw, who picked it up, but when the ball was played, he was offside. Forshaw, you should have had the foresight to let that run, son. Yeah, I gotta agree. A lot of comments coming in about Dan James. He's been getting better every game, 100%. You compare him and Rodrigo to their worth of what we paid for them, you can almost justify Dan James. It's still a lot of money to pay for a player like him, but you can almost justify it. You look at what we pay for Rodrigo, and what's the return? What's the return? It's not enough, in my opinion. Ball passed back from Tonkin to their keeper. It was close. Weak clearance goes to Cooper. Cooper hits it over to Dan James. Being pressured there, goes straight to Jordan Ayew. But the pressures of the press coming from both sides, James and Firpo. James is just relentless here. He has not given up on that ball. We still have the ball, and that's all because of Dan James. Goes out to Roberts. Roberts hit Forshaw. Forshaw hits a long shot. Forshaw, mate, it's football. It's not rugby. Well, that's true. It's ordinary money, but people forget that we've been on the outs for nearly 2 decades. We're looking good. We're looking good for it tonight. And even as it stands now, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to jinx it. I really don't. But there we go. Back to Firpo. Firpo to 𝐿. 𝐿 is going to hit it to where? 𝐿𝐈𝐓𝐿. 𝐿𝐈𝐓𝐿's going to hit it to where? Dallas. Dallas is going to hit it to where? Rafinha. Rafinha's going to flick it on to Rodrigo. Rodrigo's going to hit it to Phillips. Phillips is going to hit it to Rafinha. And this is what we're expecting. And it's happening. But then Rafinha kind of loses it. It wasn't a great ball from Phillips. Oh, lovely, lovely tracking back by Forshaw there. Dallas trying to take on Zaha, or trying to take out Zaha, but he's being smart. He's staying down. Zaha cracking up. Wise up. Wise up. Surely done the right thing there. Went down. There wasn't anything in it. Wasn't anything in it. And do you know what? I'm sorry, but that was smart as fuck. Sturdy was willing to let himself get boot in the head to stop Zaha from getting through. That is a side before self player right there. I really, really hope Sturdy's all right. But when you watch what he done, look at his eyes. He's looking. He's aiming. He is trying to use his head to prevent Zaha from getting through. That is smart. That's Machiavellian. That was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Zaha knows he just got owned by Sturdy Dallas. You alright there, son? Look at you neck tap. Right. Palace making a change here. Is Edouard coming off? Dallas is saying he's okay. Did they have to stop it there because it was a possible head injury? That was smart. That was really smart. Benteke coming on. This could be trouble. Right, we have about 25 minutes here. We need to get a goal. It's Joffy time, in my opinion. It has to be Joffy time. Hudson Edouard off. If Bielsa makes any substitution, it has to be Roberts off, Joffy on. That's the only substitution that would say we want to win this game. Any other substitution, I don't know why it's being done. That's my opinion anyway. Let me know yours. Who'd you be taking off right now? I think we could all agree Roberts for Joffy. Anyone? I think some people might say just take Rodrigo off, put Roberts back and stick Joffy up front. There we go, right. Benteke on for Hudson Edouard. Liverpool are better than Leeds. Please respond. Liverpool are better than most of the league. Was that a rhetorical statement? I fail to see the relevance here, Dara, but you do you. Yes, yeah, Nick. I'm glad me and you are on the same page tonight, Mick. But for me, it has to be Roberts off and Joffy on. If he's going to persist with Roberts, well, then Rodrigo has to come off. It was a weird yet nice idea from Rodrigo there with that flick through the Forshaw. See, since Rodrigo's come on, Forshaw's been playing in a more of attacking role. If anyone knows, referee, get out of fucking road. Why do the referees always stand in our way? Apologies for swearing. Hope there's no kids watching this thinking Santa's a foul-mouthed bad man. Right, Firpo out on the left here. Oh, lovely ball. Flicks it to Rodrigo. Rodrigo to Dan James. Dan James takes him on. Oh, cuts it into Firpo. Firpo looking for the option. Flicks it across to Rafinha. Oh! If Coyote doesn't get there, not Coyote, if Mitchell didn't get to that, Rafinha's burying that. Well, Zaha has stuck with Sturdy Dallas the whole way there. And he got the better of him, let's be honest. That inflatable Santa sleigh is right in the way of my TV right now. Right. Forshaw got the ball just past the halfway line. Looking for an option. Flicks it back to Cooper. Cooper to Firpo. Firpo to Cooper. Cooper most likely to Phillips. Nope, he's going to hit it to Forshaw. No, out to Firpo again. I don't know why Roberts is pointing out in the left there because he was never getting the ball. Back with Cooper. Cooper to Firpo. Firpo to Dan James. James to Forshaw. Who is running in the middle? Nobody. Forshaw hits it out to Rafinha, hoping someone's going to run in. Are we going to see some Rafinha magic? Are we going to see a Brazilian masterclass here? We are. Out to Rodrigo, who muffs it out to Forshaw. Forshaw, lovely ball out to Firpo. Firpo looking to Dan James. He was left ball watching. great idea. I'm actually enjoying that link-up play between Firpo and Dan James this half. No one calling it. Cooper has just absolutely cleaned out Firpo. Jeez. Firpo, get up at your own player. Don't be time wasting injuries when it's your own players, you moron. We go. You're empty to Dallas. Dallas flicks it out to Rafinha and makes a run into space. But then Rafinha's having to pull back. There's no one covering. Llorente goes for a wee bit of a run. Tries to hit it to Rodrigo, but it's intercepted and goes straight back to the Palace goalie. We've got about 20 minutes left, folks. There's definitely enough time to do something here. And again, there's a couple of things I would love to say, but I don't want to jinx it. But from my observations, it's kind of looking like Palace are kind of desperate to pull the free kicks. Oh, lovely by Dan James. And then he's fouled. Ah, come on, ref. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. I have to say, this is the first match I've seen Firpo play, and I thought, right, okay, I'm liking. Ah, get up. Get up. This is a joke. That is nearly the same thing that happened to Dan James. Or Dan James skinned Tompkins, and then Tompkins brings him down. And Dallas has pretty much just done the same thing. But the referee gives that one. That's a fucking joke. Ugh. His friend trying to make up for the fact that he didn't give them a penalty in the first half here. We're sitting here with a free kick outside the box. We're near on 72 minutes. Conor Gallagher looking to take. Melier trying to position the one-man wall. Or is he going to go two men? I don't know. Two-man wall. There's a bit of pushing and shoving going on in the middle. Oh, Palace fluffed that. That was a great chance for them, and they just fluffed it. That's the truth. Right there. That is the truth. Right. Dallas with a throw-in. Again, usual looking for the options. But we aren't making the options. The players are actually looking a wee bit knackered here. So as Rodrigo tries to flick it on to Dallas, but it wasn't a good enough ball. Dallas had to run on it to make it work. And then Tyler Roberts is fouled constantly there. Where's the yellow card for them now? Where's the yellow card? Bielsa is not a happy man here. I don't think he's unhappy with the way we're playing. I think he's unhappy with the decisions. He's not going to say that. Of course he's not going to say that. But just call a spade for once. The referee are giving them decisions, but then not giving us the exact same ones. Oh, no. And Palace are breaking away here. Benteke out to Conor Gallagher. Oh, brilliant. Cooper. Zaha and Gallagher getting in each other's way. Oh, my God. We got off with it there. Cross right across the defenders from Zaha to Benteke, and Benteke muffed it. We got away with that one. Like, who's watching him? Who was watching him? Llorente was trying to mark two players there. And he was running the Benteke when it was too late. There was no one there. Poor finishing saved us there, thank goodness. Right, Firpo out to Dan James left. James going for the run. Ayew trying to bring him down, and he does. And the referee doesn't give it. Dan James up and pushing and pushing. Oh. Dallas intercepting the pass through to Zaha that could have caused trouble. Goes straight to Melier. Melier back out to Dallas on the right. Dallas out to Rodrigo, who's running with it. He's looking for the options. He's cutting in the inside. He's going to hit it across the far side of Dan James. He left it a wee bit too late. If he had hit it earlier, we might have done something. Ball hits off Palace defender after a shot from Dan James. Dallas tries to go for a 1-2. Rodrigo's shit. I'm not even going to try and hide the language there. Rodrigo is shit. He's not good enough. And he's certainly not worth what we paid for him. That is awful. Giving the ball away in that position with that momentum, that is Sunday league level. Tyler Roberts doesn't do that. Idiot. Lovely cross from Rafinha there, but nothing. Nothing. Rodrigo needs one almighty boot up the hole. Ah, Siggy! Sorry, the dog's going mad there. He's just knocked my lightning out.
Right, you calm down.
So we're sitting here, goal kick, Palace 75 minutes. Ugh. Gets it up. Cooper clears it out, goes to Rodrigo. Rodrigo hits it down. Phillips gets it, but he's surrounded. Can't even get it under control. Ward crosses a big long cross out to Benteke, who heads it down to Zaha. Zaha going down quicker than a cheap hooker in Holland. Dallas running on the right with it there. He's looking for options again. He left it too late. Tries to chip it to Rafinha, but it goes, hits off Conor Gallagher, goes out. Palace looking to bring on Will Hughes. Again, another player we were linked with a while back as well, if I remember. And where's our changes? See if Bielsa brings on Jamie Shackleton on the 89th minute. I actually want to kick the bucket from under his arse. This is the time we need to bring on Joffe. Roberts running. Can't do anything with it. Can't see the players running. That's a foul. He knew, he had to have known that can't have been an accident. He had to have known. A professional player at this level had to have known. I'm going nowhere with this. Draw the foul. He had to have known that. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt there. And he was slip fouled him. That was an easy foul. Right, free kick. Rafinha hits it to Firpo. Unexpected. Oh! Firpo tried to cut it through there to Rodrigo. Doesn't quite get it. That's a corner to us, isn't it? Yeah. Firpo's seeming more and more confident going forward here. So Dallas taking the corner here. And Rodrigo trying to backheel flick it for some reason. Just shoot. You know, you could just do something like traditional, like get the ball at your feet and shoot. Spanish muppet. You way to bed, wife?
No, for the reason though.
Dallas with the corner. And oh! That was close. It was a lovely ball from Dallas. I see what they're trying to do there with that short corner, but that wasn't even a shot by Rodrigo. He was actually trying to flick it on to someone else, and it hit off the pass defender. Third corner in a row. Sturdy Dallas crosses it over, goes straight out. Oh, goes to Rafinha. Nope. There we go. Zaha brings down Firpo. Rafinha's tracing back. Conor Gallagher was on the attack. But now we've slowed down their attack, broke it down, and been enough time for us to pull back and defend. Melier, why are you not coming for that? That was a Kiko level cock up that could have cost us there. But corner to Leeds again, is it, I think? Yeah. But that, oh my God. Where did it go wrong? Let's watch this replay. Right, there's exactly where it went wrong. We got lucky there. We got Very lucky there. That came down to miscommunication between Cooper and Meslier. 100%. Meslier came out for it and didn't commit. Cooper assumed Meslier was coming for it. But at the point that Meslier stopped from committing to it, it was too late for Cooper to be in a better position. No communication. None of it. That could have cost us. And that's how we lose these matches, where you're sitting going, we're the better team. For 90 minutes, we're the better team. -1 or 2 good attacks from Palace. You know, both teams have muffed good chances. Both teams have absolutely muffed good chances. Now I hope 𝐅𝐸𝐃𝐃 isn't hurt there, because we don't need a defensive change. Very lucky tonight, lads. Very, very lucky. 𝐷𝐵𝐃𝐃 with poor finishing. That cock up between the two players. You know, I don't think we're sitting here 81st minute I'm on and Joffy's not on yet. What's Bielsa doing? What is he actually doing? Dallas trying to draw a foul there, but ends up going for a throw into Palace. This is sure. On the bright side, we're not playing poorly. There's a fight there. The players want it. Ah, come on, ref. Raphinha needs to stop going down so easily. I'm trying to close down on Conor Gallagher, but he's getting the ball away quick. This could be lost very, very easily here. Right, now the ref's making him go back, and he's just going to run back up there anyway. Right, well done, 𝐅𝐸𝐃𝐃. And see what I mean? Or Will Hughes putting the pressure on, comes out of nowhere, unassuming. 𝐷𝐵𝐃𝐃 takes a shot and muffs it again. Isn't that good? This is getting to that stage of the game where if we don't go and make a chance count, we're going to get punished for it. There's Cooper playing out to Firpo. Firpo back to Cooper. Cooper to 𝐅𝐸𝐃𝐃. 𝐅𝐸𝐃𝐃's going to probably play that to Dallas. No, he's giving it back to Cooper. Cooper's going to go to Forshaw, is he? Nope, hitting it long. Hoping Dan James is going to get on the end of that. He is. Dan James gets on the end of it. Goes out for a corner for Leeds. That was good. That was a good way to get the ball right up there, attacking half. But 83 minutes, there's 7 minutes, not even, six full minutes left of the 90. And Joffy's not on. Bring Joffy on. I'm just gobsmacked at how Bielsa just doesn't see this. Wasted corner. Goes out. Zaha's running past Firpo. Firpo with a wonderful tackle. Gets it to Dallas. So Conor Gallagher putting the pressure on Dallas there. Dallas just kind of hits it up the pitch. Doesn't really go to anyone. Forshaw trying to take on Will Hughes. Then runs into Conor Gallagher, who takes a ball off him. That's a free kick to Leeds. It's actually a foul from Will Hughes on Forshaw given. The free kick's taken short. Forshaw hits it out to Firpo. Firpo looking for the options. Most obvious one will be Dan James on the left. Or Raphinha, sorry. Raphinha flicks it round to nobody. Raphinha has not been good tonight. I'm sorry. Zaha getting past Dallas there, hitting it to 𝐷𝐵𝐃𝐃. 𝐷𝐵𝐃𝐃 back to Will Hughes. Dallas tracking back. Will Hughes gives a poor ball to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Zaha. Zaha can't get past Rodrigo. That's embarrassing. Rodrigo then gets the ball off Mitchell, but the ref gives a foul because Mitchell goes down. Yeah, I agree, Mick. Like, Joffrey should have been starting. I said that earlier. I'd rather had Joffrey starting, but at least he should have been coming on. He should be on right now. There's 5 minutes left. What's Joffrey going to do in 5 minutes? This is poor game management, poor sub choices. I guess this is a match we won last year. Am I right? I can understand why people think we're going to go down. I don't think we'll go down, but I think we're going to be in that fight. We're in that fight. Don't care what anyone says. We're in that fight. We are not going to finish top half of the table. Not if we can't finish off matches like this. These are teams that are supposed to be on the sort of same wavelength, same level as we like to think we are. But the truth of the matter is, we're just not. We've got a handful of players that are proper Premier League quality. And then we've got a few players that didn't get the Premier League till they were too old. You know, so this is going to be, I know we're not even at the halfway mark, but this is going to be long. This is going to be a long season, folks. Robert's trying to get past players and he couldn't. He just can't. He's just not good enough. And then he fouls him. Bielsa has to take him off. Tom Bredson, Joffrey is the nickname for Joe Gelhardt. Just for FYI. It's getting really stressful watching Leeds, isn't it? So Roberts gives away a free kick, and still we're going to have people going, he just needs time. Kevin Fitz, I'm not your opponent. You. GHB. Cooper clearing it out. Rafinha picks it up, hits it to Phillips, and makes a run for it. Firpo and Rafinha running out in the left. Firpo hitting a lovely ball up to Rafinha. Rafinha just couldn't get there in time. Right. Surely Joffrey's coming on with 2 minutes. Like, I don't understand why Bielsa has gave Roberts 90 minutes and expected him to just magically turn it on. I'm not. What's the point in having a go at Roberts, folks? There's no point having a go at Roberts. We all know, and surely he has to know himself, he's just not good enough for the top flight. Not yet. He's not good enough. Joffrey has made more impacts than Roberts has in his Leeds career. I'm sorry. Sam Greenwood has been better. Oh, fuck, I'm going to say it. Robert's going to score? No. Of course he's not. We getting excited for nothing there. Was a nice bit of play from Firpo there. Picked out a nice position for Roberts. But Roberts couldn't shoot a clay pigeon if it was in front of him. That's just wild. I am not even repeating that. You're a United fan, Kevin. What are you doing here, you header? Kevin, see if I read that comment out, there would be a handful of people that would get it. Me being one of them. And even fewer of them would find it funny. I think it's hilarious, personally. I've got one of those weird things. It's a sense of humour. Yeah, Mick, you're hitting the nail on the head, mate. We can't. It's the manager's decisions. We can't blame Roberts for playing the way Roberts plays. We can't. That's just how he plays. And he's not good enough. It is 2,000,000% Bielsa's fault. Why is he insisting playing Roberts from the get-go? I'm about to hit 90 minutes here. There's no sign of a substitution. There's no sign of an impact or anything to change this game for us to win. Lovely ball from Rafinha to Forshaw. Forshaw back to Rafinha, who has done nothing. Rafinha hits it out to Phillips, who hits it to Roberts, who's got himself into a fucking tangle again. Luckily gets out of it, hits it out to Dan James. Dan James is going to make a wee run for it, crosses it. It's going out for a corner, is it? Yep, corner. Well, Forshaw let it run, so he must have knew it was going to be a corner. Forshaw's going to take the corner quickly, is he? 5 minutes? Holy shit. Right, Rafinha's going to take this corner. Right, 5 minutes of injury time. You have to. You have to. Wait, what? Is he saying, is there a penalty? Is it a penalty? There has to. That's a joke. Kev Fitz, 99% of my mates are United fans, and I told them all the biggest mistake you will make is signing Ronaldo and selling Dan James. And I said that when it happened. That's a penalty. How's that not a penalty? Is VAR in his ear? Is the foot? He's to go to VAR. Brandner's ghost, you deaf. You mind? I'm not looking at the comments. That has to be a handball. I think I'm about 2 minutes behind. Why am I looking at the comments? It's happened against Leicester. Is it a penalty? I'm not putting my glass on because I don't want to see these comments. I'm blocking the comments. I don't want to see anything. Oh, come on. He's given a yellow card for it. It was a penalty, but I don't think. Well, unless the rule says it's a yellow card, then all right. Please score this. Like, let's be honest, we deserve. I personally think we deserve the win tonight. But the problem is we haven't created enough. We've just been the better team. Fuck me. Please. Please, Rafinha. Please, please. What the yes! Good! Fucking good! Boom! Oh, right. Rag me. Right, please tell me. Please tell me. Well, you know, I don't even want to know. See if the same thing has happened against Leicester. I'm done. I'm done with life. Because I was minutes behind before. And we went 1-0 up against Leicester. Is he doing TikTok dances? Oh, God. It's happening against Leicester. We went 1 up. And then by the time I was cheering, they had already equalised. I really hope this hasn't happened. I really hope that hasn't happened. I agree, Mick. We will stay up. But we're going to... Oh, Charlie Christie's going to manage out this last minute. 1 minute left.
Do you want to keep it down a couple of 100 decibels?
No, because we just scored.
We'll see you next time Danny's on his game.
Okay. You know you're live here. You sound like a real dick.
I really don't care.
That's all right. Here we go. 1-0. Last couple of seconds. That's me sleeping on the sofa tonight. Trevor Turner. I don't think we need a striker. We just need Bamford back. That's the truth. Oh. 95th minute. Come on, just blow it. Just blow it. Just blow it. Just blow it like a cheap hooker in Amsterdam. Come on. Oh, you see, this is it. We're getting drawn to a wee slog. Just we need the time waste now. Roger, I'm with you. Listen, all us lads at All Leeds TV, we're always getting told off by our other halves to be quiet. Oh, come on, just blow. Fuck me. Is he going to blow? Is he going to blow? Just blow. I'm literally just sitting here. We're on, but it's about to go 96 minutes. Just blow. Just come on. Just boot it up. Just boot it up. 96. Just bloody blow the whistle. This is stressful. I know some of you have probably already got the match over and all, so you just know if we won or not. I dare say we have won. I doubt, touch wood, I doubt we've messed it up that badly right this time. Well done, Cresswell. Just get that ball away. Ah, ref, just blow. Why are you wasting time? Yes. There we go. My God, I didn't even get a chance to update the I didn't even get a chance to update the graphic. People sitting there going, why is it still saying 0H? I'm just going to update the graphic now for you, just for a bit of peace of mind. My God. What the hell? What a match. I think overall we did deserve the win. I don't think anyone can deny that. We were the better team. 100%. We were the better team. There we go. So that's updated for you now. Is that happy? He's in a happy place now. There we go. My God. Yeah, Firpo. What do you think of him when he came on? I think Firpo looked good tonight. Look, I feel relieved. That's 3 points that we sorely needed. Now that brings us to the table. I should have had this all sitting ready to go. Scotty needs his own studio and all back. I do. Right, let's see. Where are we in the full Premier League table? After that win, because what was the Newcastle score? Can anyone see me? 5 points off relegation and 5 points off top 6. It goes to show how close this league is. Like there's that win tonight takes us up to 15th. On 15 points. You know, even when you look at the form, out of our last 5, we've lost 1 that really we probably should have got a draw out of it. Again, if Rafinha plays against Spurs, in my opinion, we win that easily. It could have been 3 or 4 in the first half if Rafinha's playing. But, you know, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in their last 5. That's not bad. Newcastle drew. Newcastle are still winless. They are going to be the wealthiest club in football and the wealthiest club not playing in the top tier of football. Mark my words, and I hate to say it because I have a wee bit of a soft spot for Newcastle. I think Newcastle and their fans are very much like us. You know, they're a one-club city, and they're very, very proud Northerners. And I would like to see Newcastle stay up. I would. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I actually think that bottom three, as it is right now, is what it's going to be. Brentford is going to be vital. The Brentford match isn't just 3 points, it's a 6-pointer. We beat Brentford and we potentially go 12th, 11th or 12th, depending on Palace, Villa and Everton. Depending on how those results go, we could be finishing the weekend sitting just under 10th. And then all of a sudden, we're not talking about relegation battles anymore. We need a bit of luck, and I think tonight we got a bit of luck. We played well, we were persistent. I don't know who's been given man of the match. For me, man of the match, my man of the match, I'll be honest, was Forshaw. Being consistent in that middle of the park, held it together. It was a bit of a glue. Even Sturdy Dallas done well to try and handle Zaha. Firpo done well when he came on. And Dan James is looking better and better. Don't know why Bielsa's persistent with Tyler Roberts. I really don't. I really do not know why Bielsa's persistent with him. Rafinha got man of the match. Well, of course he did, because he scored the goal. It was a poor match from Rafinha. I really do. I think it was a really poor match. But it is what it is. We got the 3 points. That's the main thing. So as of right now, we are sitting 15th, 5 points off the bottom three. And what's that? 5 points off 6th. This league is mental. We get a win against Brentford, and I'll be honest, I would be feeling confident that we will be safe. We get a bit of momentum here. I really do. Well, apparently got man of the match before the goal. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't think he was the best player for Leeds, let alone the best player on the pitch. That's just me. But yeah, look, Firpo was much, much better when he came on tonight. And he's looking better. He's going to take some time. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Again, I think it's just been the case. The guy's been playing second fiddle at Barcelona for so long. He's come in and he's just been expected to perform on demand. He's not a dancing monkey. He needs to get used to our style of play. He needs to get used to playing week in, week out. He is one of the players I think will be there longevity. And James is proven indispensable. I can see why so many Man United fans are actually in this tonight saying, we miss James. Roberts just 100%. Look, I like him, but he shouldn't be playing. He shouldn't be starting. He's not an impact sub. He's not Premier League level. He's certainly not the level that we need our players to be, or we want our players to be at. That's my take on it. But look, 3 points is 3 points. We got the win tonight, and we needed that win. Now, make sure that you do stick around. Thank you very, very much for joining me. Make sure you stick around for tonight, because coming up on All Leeds TV, after they're all finished having a drink in Billy's Bar, is the post-match reaction with Tash and Jack. So that'll be good to make sure that you stay around and watch that. And then also the fan cam will be getting posted as well. Then tomorrow here on All Leeds TV, the fan debate and player ratings with Oscar and Chris. And I believe Martin will be involved in that as well. And then afterwards is the Leeds Lasses with Tash Rhiannon, and introducing a new member of the Leeds Lasses is the lovely Hannah. Right, and that's something you say, just the lovely such and such, whatever. I will be back for. I'll not be doing any. I don't think I'm doing any live watch-alongs the rest of December, maybe 1 or 2, because as you can tell, I am Santa and I start work tomorrow. So thanks very much for joining me. I know you had other options and other choices to go and watch, so thank you for sticking around with me. Make sure you have hit like there and subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. And yeah, we're all Leeds. 3 points, 15th. See you later.